It's recording.
They're looking at me.
What?
They're looking at me.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
What are we doing today?
Killing some lobsters.
Look what we've got here. Look at these guys.
It makes me feel so bad.
Okay, wow. So we're making lobster rolls today.
Welcome to the Duber table. Today we're going to be making lobster rolls. These are throwing me off.
Okay, let's go ahead. First thing we're going to do for lobster rolls is we're going to cook these lobsters. If you want to kill a lobster and you don't want to boil it, you can take a knife and stab it right here.
Oh my God!
But we're just going to put them in boiling water. Okay, so we're going to do that right now.
This is why I don't cook.
Okay.
This right here. This is why.
So
That was fun.
we've got the lobsters in boiling water. This is going great so far.
Let's have some champagne.
So these lobsters were about 1 pound a piece. They're called chicken lobsters. They're little ones. We like little lobsters. You know, a lot of people say you need to cook lobsters 8 to 10 minutes per pound, but we're going to par cook these for 3 minutes.
Okay, sorry. The lobsters are throwing me off. So we'll just have some champagne. I'm an animal person. I have a hard time.
Not
I know
lobster.
I know, but I'm sure other people can relate to that. I just don't.
So if you don't want to buy live lobsters, you could do this with cooked lobster meat. If you cook lobster like they tell you to, 8 to 10 minutes per pound, it turns out like rubber.
Cheers.
But if you par cook them and then we're going to butter poach them, they're going to be a much more delicate lobster.
I'm not a big fan of like mayonnaise and seafood.
Yeah.
It grosses me out.
The lobster rolls are famous all over New England.
Okay.
And typically people debate whether you like Maine style or Connecticut style.
So which
the
one's
north
which?
part or the south part. The Maine style is a cold lobster roll with mayonnaise.
See, I'm from Connecticut.
And usually,
born in Connecticut.
And the Connecticut style is more of a butter poached lobster, so it's a hot lobster. So that's what we're going to do today because that's what Carrie likes. So
And I
we've
was
got our
born in
ingredients.
Hartford, so we're just doing that. We're pretending that we're on the East Coast today and making lobster rolls.
So we're going to also use some of these scallions, and we're going to use some chives. We have lemon, we have butter, and we have some different rolls here. So, but we're par cooking the lobsters, and you've noticed I actually took the pan off of the boiling water, or off of the heat. So this water, they're just steeping. And we're steeping the lobsters for 3 minutes, and then we're going to add the claws back in there for another 5 minutes.
It's like the same size as our dog.
We're gonna take these out.
So they stay in the boiling water for 3 minutes, or
And
just
it's
the
not-
hot water?
Yeah, just the hot water. And then what I'm gonna do, these things are pretty hot, but we're gonna snap the claws off of them.
Did you guys see his lobster shorts? I'm a big fan. Every time he cooks lobster, he wears these shorts that has lobster.
What a
shorts.
dork, huh?
It's cute. And he goes to the store in them to buy the lobsters. It's pretty funny.
Sometimes.
So you put the claws back in the hot water.
So they're back in the hot
Pull that
water.
out.
They're gonna steep in there
How
for
long?
5 more minutes.
Because those have more meat, so they need to cook longer.
Just because the meat is different. They actually have less of it. So now we're gonna twist the tails off of the bodies.
Oh my gosh, you're right. The tail does have more meat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's math again.
Yeah, it's that math thing. We're just gonna kind of squash these a little bit.
Kelly's a surgeon.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the little tail parts off with the scissors. So I just cut these things. You can sometimes you can push the tail meat out, but this is the easiest way to get it. How's that going? You gonna help? Ooh.
It jumped.
So now we have two beautiful lobster tails. These are not fully cooked, but they're actually close to fully cooked already.
From just the 3 minutes in the water.
Yeah, and the meat is still very tender and delicate.
Sure, that's not poop.
Yeah, this is lobster roe, so you can. I mean, that's a delicacy, but you can wash that off if you want. Here it is. I'm gonna cut these in half. I'm gonna slice these a little bit. Okay, so you can pick that up and put that in there.
Okay.
So I brought two different kind of rolls. This is a basic Pepperidge Farm hot dog bun that splits in the top. And Carrie is not a big fan of the bread part of the lobster roll. I like to cut a V out of the top of these things.
Oh yeah.
And get rid of some of the extra bread that way. So I'm gonna get rid of that and put that over here.
We're doing the Connecticut lobster roll, so it's warm, which I like better. And it also has butter, which is like one of my favorite things.
So we're gonna take these rolls and we're gonna put them on here. And I'm gonna pop these in the oven and kind of heat them a little bit.
How long do you heat them? Just
Just
till they're
wanna
warm.
toast them.
Toast them.
We're gonna get the claw meat out. So then we're gonna take a big knife here and we're gonna kind of snap these things.
Not sure why I dressed up for this. I guess I thought a lobster roll was going to be very like high end, but this is a mess.
So then we have a beautiful claw. And we're gonna do the rest of those. These have the best meat.
Oh, they're
Actually,
knuckles.
my favorite meat in the whole lobster is in the knuckle. Here, watch this. Twist it first.
Oh. I can never been an orthopedic surgeon.
Don't do that. You're just gonna create a disaster. Don't do it.
I really want to now.
Okay.
Now that you said I can't, I want to.
Okay, I'm gonna. So you're gonna break your thumb. Hold it with this, and I'm gonna walk far away. Okay. Now turn it. No. Turn this. Hold it up. Yeah. Let me move everything out of the way. You want to come at it this way, not this way. This way. I feel like that scene in Titanic where Rose is like going for the handcuffs with her eyes closed. Just hit it.
I don't know why I can't.
Okay, now turn it the other way and then smack it again.
Smack it again. Shit.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, good job.
Wow. That went in the living room.
Put the weapon down now.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
There you go. Oh,
There we go.
I did it.
This one still has a little cartilage
thing.
element in it. This was real graceful.
That's me.
All right,
Grace has been dead for 20 years.
we're on the stove. We're on the flat top here, but you can do this on a regular burner. You want to not be too hot. We have a couple tablespoons of water in here. So it just got to a boil, and we are going to add
Butter.
Yeah, I probably have 6 or 7 tablespoons here, and we're just going to swirl that around.
And is this like
This is called a beurre monté in French. So we're going to kind of keep melting that, but it's not going to burn or brown. We're going to put all of this lobster meat in here now, and we're going to kind of continue to cook it.
So all this is water and butter. And now lobster.
And here you go. You can just kind of baste that in there, so I don't really want that to boil. So.
Got it.
And we're just going to do that for a few minutes until you're happy with the consistency of your lobster.
So look how pretty. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Lobster, butter, heaven.
So I like chives.
Same.
You sometimes call them shallots.
I do. I do
They're-
like to
they're
call them a
chives.
shallot.
We can take some of the scallion here, maybe a little bit of the transition from white to green. So we can put that in there. Do you want anything else in there? Yes, we need lemon juice.
Love these little presses, by the way. Really helpful, especially when making margaritas. Why not? Make it good and citrusy,
Do you want a little salt?
always.
Add some salt to that.
Look how sweet.
So this is why I like these rolls that are hollowed out.
Because it gets lots of the butter just soaked in there.
So
See, I feel bad for killing them, but I sure do like eating them.
there's your Connecticut style lobster roll. Enjoy. little more butter. Never hurt anybody. Not you, anyway.
Sure hasn't.
Too much butter.
Nah.
Cheers.
Cheers. So good. This bread. Look, see? Dip it in there. Telling you. The lobster butter.
Which bread do you like better?
I don't know. I haven't had a bite of this one yet. Maybe that's a good bite. That's a good bite.
Lobster roll.
You might need a bib. Okay. So, all right. It's still moving.
Babe, don't say that.
But it is.
Okay. It's an involuntary reflex. Set a timer, please. Quick.
How long?